Hello and welcome to Braving the Outdoors. Now we're going to be talking a little bit about putting up tarps and different things you can do with tarps. Really it's just making shelters, but there's lots of shelters you can make. But before that I want to show you a couple of wee pro hints and tips to help you get the most out of your shelter. So come and have a look. Okay, so the first hint or tip, the first tip that I have for you is to learn how to tie a Prusik knot. And this is for your ridge line, and this saves the tarp bunching up. And what happens is you use these knots to pull the center of the tarp taut so that it sits right along the ridge line. And the Prusik knot is a friction hitch. So when it's under tension, it doesn't really want to move. It doesn't want to move when it's under tension, but when it's loose, it moves freely. So what you can do with your tarp is pull this knot, and it's a very easy knot to tie. All we need to do is get a bite on our rope, pull the string through, and then go around and pull the string through again. Now we will have a video on friction knots, so this is just a really quick one for you. And what this does, as you can see, is it binds to that rope, binds to the paracord really, really well. But when I let go, it slides very, very easily. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is about putting in your pegs. A lot of people are inclined to stick a peg in straight up and down. But once the wind starts blowing, it's very easy for the tarp to pull this out. So what we actually do with our pegs is we put it through the eye, we pull the tarp back, and we're going to put it in, rather than up and down the way, we're going to put it in pointing towards the center of the tarp, like that. And what this means is that it's got much more purchase and it's much less likely to pull out, because the tarp will be pulling against it and all the ground that's holding this peg in. Whereas if you stick it in this way, or even worse, stick it in this way, it's very easy to pull out. And that's tip number two. Good, it's recording? Lovely. And the last tip for you today is to peg twice. So when I'm first putting up the tarp, I will run round and I'll throw some pegs in just so it holds its shape. But then afterwards, I will have another look. I'll tighten up any ridge lines that need tightened, and then I'll come and have a look and see where the loose parts are. And any loose parts, I'll re-peg and get that angle nice and tight again, so that I know I'm going to be comfortable while camping. And that's the tips for putting up a tarp. Hi, thank you for watching our videos. I hope you're enjoying them. These videos were made possible by these guys giving us the grants to allow us to run the program. Now, we need you to subscribe to the channel, to like and share the videos, but most of all, we need your comments. We need you to comment here on Facebook or on YouTube with your ideas and your feedback so that we can make better videos for our community. Thank you.